All right, let's head straight to the markets now. We have Will with the details, and we meet again. Will.
Yes, we do, laddie. Remember I told you that you should sign that contract, or you don't know how Business Incorporated is going to go?
Well,
now, I don't know if you've got a deal that is beautiful, as Trump would say.
Beautiful bill.
Big, beautiful bill. I hope you have something big and beautiful. If not,
well, just President Trump has that for now.
Okay, laddie. So let's just track how major equities in Africa are performing at intraday. We see mostly positive sentiments there. Nigeria's NGX was up at intraday by over 0.5%. If we have that quickly on the screen, rebounding from Friday's negative performance. And this is driven by gains in consumer goods. We see that mostly driving, and we see significant gains also in Boa Foods. Boa Foods is in the consumer goods sector, and we also see Access Holdings and the rest doing up. But we see their share price jumping up by about 22 naira at intraday. But let's look at JSE in South Africa. It's up also by over 0.5% at intraday, 94,000. And we look at the NSE in Kenya. We look at Egypt first of all. We see what Egypt did at intraday. Let's quickly see that Egypt is down. However, at intraday, 0.24%. Well, we'll quickly flip to what the Nairobi Securities Exchange did on Friday, performing in the green, rebounding from the negative sessions we've been seeing. That's 0.05%, and the EGX in Egypt is 0.24%. We hope that they will close tomorrow in the green. But let's see what's happening. Let's dig deeper now into the activities at the NGX and see what's driving the price action. And joining us to give us more insight is Kende Jones, Head Research and Strategy and Korea Asset Management. Good afternoon, Mr. Kende. Good to have you on the program.
Good afternoon. Thanks so much.
Yeah, so we see stocks like Boa Foods, NACO, Access Holdings as movers at intraday. What is driving the positive sentiment for Boa Foods? If you just look away from the other stocks, because Boa Foods has been trading flat for the last 3 months now.
Yes, so if you look at Boa Foods for the last 3 months, it has been trading upward trend. And you notice that when they release that quarter 1 2025, it has a good fundamental. So if you do a financial analysis on the financial result that came out, that any report that came out for quarter 1 2025, Boa Foods had an impressive result. And also, there's been an investor sentiment that is going on in the market, especially shift of from one sector to another, in terms of that shifting from the oil and gas sector, the insurance sector, to consumer sector, the industrial sector. So these have been a supportive momentum that is giving Boa Foods an edge in the market. And investors want to position themselves based on the result, the expectation that the result for quarter 1 2025, quarter 2 2025 will turn out a good positive for the company and investors. So Boa Foods is a good buy currently, if you based on valuation, and it's giving buying interest based on what is going on in that sector, Boa Foods sector currently. So Boa Foods has been a.
Go ahead. Finish your thought.
So yes. So also looking at the industrial trend of what's going on in the industry, based on the consumer sector, based on the industrial sector, there's been a positive momentum whereby the law of course deal, a lot of negotiated deal is going on. And last week to this week, institutions are playing high in the market, especially for this selected stock that you may mention, Boa Foods. There's been a course deal last week, and Boa Foods did about, there's an institutional that did about 20 million units in Boa Foods, selected in Boa Foods last week. So this has been investor confidence in the market for the stock.
Okay, definitely. We've been seeing that movement for consumer goods for a couple of weeks now, coming down. We see Nigerian breweries, international breweries, NASCON, Dangote Sugar. They've all been moving in the upward trend now. We're hoping that with food inflation, maybe, food is the in thing now, but we're seeing that upward movement for consumer goods. So hopefully they continue to sustain that positive momentum. But let's move away from consumer, move to the banking sector now. You saw on Friday, UBA listed the rights issue of 6.8 billion ordinary shares on the NGX, and this has taken the total issued and fully paid up shares of UBA from 34 to 1 from 34.1 billion to about 41 billion units. This rights issue listed, we all remember, at 35 naira per share. UBA is currently, as I time I looked at, trading at 34 naira 40 kobo. What should markets be expecting from UBA, especially the fact that it declared a dividend, the final dividend of 3 naira for the 2024 full year, and we see that it is still trying to catch up with its peers, the Zenith Bank and GTCO, which are having higher dividend payouts. Do you see with the more outstanding shares in the market, do you see UBA catching up with GTCO and Zenith Bank in the near term?
So in terms of UBA, if you look at UBA, when UBA listed the right issue last week, there was a market reaction to that, because based on this, investors believe that the EPS for UBA will surely drop. So when you increase your share outstanding, the EPS will surely drop. The only thing that can make the EPS to go up is when there's an increase in your line of revenue, in terms of the gross profit, in terms of gross earning. So in terms of the finance income, other income increase. So if UBA keep the positive momentum of good dividend payout ratio, in terms of, look at interim dividend of 2024 was 1 naira, while in final dividend was 4 naira. If there was a good track of this dividend, where UBA keeping high dividend, I believe that they will catch up with other banking sector. GTCO have really done well in terms of 2024, and I believe in terms of the interim dividend of 2025, they will surely do it. Why am I saying that UBA are trying to do a catch up on it? When they added the right issue on Friday, you will see that there was a market reaction. There was a high offer in the market, while a lot of people were bidding low in terms of the price. They were bidding low in terms of the price, and investors expect that the market should shift. The share price should shift from 35. It's supposed to be trading around 43, 40 naira, but it should have gained from 35 towards 40 naira. And this is not happening based on a lot of investors tend to hold high dividend yield. If you look at what's going on in GTCO, the dividend yield for 2024 is about 12%, while for UBA is about 9%. So they tend to shift from a dividend yield stock to a low higher one. So in terms of this, UBA is quite doing well, and I believe that there will be a rebound where by Q2 2025, it will surely get to that price, 39 naira, 14 naira, to its I2 value, fair value of what is supposed to be trading in the market. So, and again, another thing that is really affecting share price of UBA is a lot of negotiated deal is being happening off the market, where a lot of institutionals are buying, that they're not giving room to retail investors to determine the price, which for demand and supply of the share price. And this is really not a good one for the market, especially for UBA that is quite coming up with the upward trend momentum, saying that it's paying good dividends. So demand and supply should have take forces in the share price. But for me, institutionals are really making the share price of UBA to quite low for now. So there will be a rebound in Q2. By the time UBA release the Q2 results, there will be a rebound that will be done, I believe.
Definitely, we'll look out for that, and we hope institutional investors will give room for the retail players in the market to be able to determine where the the unit price for UBA's share price should go, UBA stocks. So what is your outlook for the market? We are kicking off in the green today, green at intraday. Where do you see the market ending today? Because Friday, we thought it was going to end in the green, then flip, it went to the red. So are we going to see any surprises for Monday?
So currently, if you look at the market, at the media market, the market was appreciated by 0.62%. And this was majorly driven by the strong stock in the market, Fresco, Nestle, and the rest. However, Fidelity Bank is quite dragging the market down based on what is going on, the cost saga that is going on. Like there's a gain in Nestle, Presco, Tantalizer also, which also lift the market sentiment also. There's been a little caution in the banking sector, telecommunication sector, due to macro uncertainty that we expect that today MBS will release that Q1 2025 GDP. So there's been a little sentiment that is going on in the banking sector, the telecommunication sector, and we believe that in the agricultural sector, when the Q1 2025 GDP is being released, the agricultural sector will believe that it will be there will be a recovery in the agricultural sector, and it will be a positive recovery. This is giving investor confidence in the consumer sector, especially in terms of the Presco, Nestle, Nigeria Brewery, and the rest. So for today, I believe the market will be a bullish momentum for today, where we are seeing a lot of cross deal, especially there was a cross deal that happened today in Access, where we saw about 30 million shares at the price of 21.75 kobo that has been done, which make a value of 282 million. There was also a cross deal that happened today in the market, Fidelity Bank, where it cost about 15 million shares is being done at 18 naira 35 kobo. So I believe that the market, there will be a sustainability in the market, and there will be a positive momentum in the market today.
Oh, we'll look forward to that green close today. Thank you so much, Mr. Kehinde Jones, Head Research and Strategy and Korea Asset Management, for joining us on Business Incorporated.
Thank you.